Alright, I'm live. Guess I'll play this until people join. Hi Proto, welcome to the stream. Nope. Oh. Okay. Well. Oh. Alright. Let's start. Hold up. Okay. SY lie DJ. Alright, wait. Oh, it's two L's. I thought it was an I. Okay. Oh. Alright. Let's see. I don't like that swing copter. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I just don't like how it looks. I mean, the color's fine. It's just like, I just don't like how the swing copter looks. Not gonna lie. Let's see. The cube is kind of basic. I mean, the colors on the cube, like the color combination itself is fine. White with like a white secondary with really anything is fine. So the colors are good. But the cube, kind of basic, not gonna lie. I don't really like, it's not bad, but it's not like great either. I need water. I need water. Alright, I think I'm good now. The ship is alright as well. I mean, like, looks cool, but it's nothing too special for a ship, I'd say. I like the ball though. I think the ball looks cool. Kind of like a ninja star with like, what is that? Like a cube background. I think it looks cool with the colors. The UFO, I mean, I think it's okay. I think like the UFO design itself is like alright for a UFO, and it's supposed to go with the cube. So like, by that I mean, I don't know, the UFO, it's kind of hard to like base it off of without like the cube inside of it. Same with the ship for that matter, but like, you know. And the wave, of course, is cool because you use the bullet bill wave, and with like the white hands and like the orange main color, it looks pretty good. The robot, on the other hand, I'm not a big fan of. I just don't like that robot's design in general. So like, I don't know, I just don't think the robot looks that good. And then the spider, I think is really cool. I actually like that spider. I've never seen that spider design before. I think that actually looks pretty cool, and the colors make it work even better. Like, I think the cube, I've never seen that spider before, but it looks really cool. Might have to use that one for my own icon set if you tell me how to get it, but I really like the spider icon. The cube is alright. The ship is fine. The ball is pretty good. The UFO's fine. The wave is good. The robot is eh. The spider's really good, but the swing is probably the worst out of all of them. So I'd say solid like 7 out of 10. It's a pretty good icon set, but it's like weird. Like some of it is good and then some of it is bad. Like the robot and swing kind of bring it down, but then the spider and ball bring it back up. So, you know, give solid 7. Let's see. Proto King GD. Oh, Proto GD King 2. Oop, not online levels. Oh my god, accidentally. Yeah, you're trying to get a new robot and swing bot, but you don't have enough diamonds. Oh, that's fine then. Why do I keep clicking? Alright. Oh boy. Alright, Proto, I'm gonna be real. That green, I don't like that color at all. I don't like that color of green. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like, the icons themselves, I don't know, some of them match with the color combination, but I just don't like that color green. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to sound mean, but, I don't know. The green kind of like, I feel like if you chose like a darker shade or maybe even a different color, it would work better. But like some of these icons definitely don't match with the color green. I will say I do like the swing copter, and I also think the robot looks good. Like the swing copter and robot, I actually think you did well on. Like I think the mechanized robot with like a green tint with like pink eyes looks pretty good. And the swing, I think like it's supposed to be like a rock with the little boosters, so I think the green actually works for that swing copter in specific. But everything else, like the spider's okay. Like I said, I just really like that spider design, but like even then I don't really like the green. And then I can't lie, I do not like that ship. I think that the ship is definitely the worst part of the icon set. I just think the ship's design isn't very good in general. And then like the green, like I don't know. Same with the ball, like it's not as bad because it's more basic of a design, but still I just don't like how it's just like a green in the middle. Like I don't like that green at all, like I said. And then the cube, I just don't like the little pink stuff. It's not the green this time, it's like the pink, which I actually like that color, but for that cube I don't think it works well with the green at all. I don't know, I just don't like how like the pink meshes with the green for that specific icon. And then for the wave, I just don't think that like I just don't like the pink hand. It's same with the cube. I don't really like how like the pink really goes with the green. I just think like the pink hands kind of look weird on the green bullet bill. And also, I don't know, I'm not used to seeing like a bullet bill look like that, so you know. And then the UFO is okay. I mean, colors don't really like clash terribly, but they're also not like, how do I describe it? They're not like perfect or anything. It's alright for the UFO. Overall, I'd give it like a 4 out of 10. I know I bashed it a lot, but like I still really like the robot and swing copter. So, you know, I like the robot and the swing. The spider's okay. I really don't like the ball or the ship or the cube, and then the UFO and wave is also okay. But other than that, you know, no offense, Proto, I love you, bro, but like, I don't know, I feel like you should change the green on that. But that's all the things for now. I'm gonna see how you get the spider. Where's the spider? Where's the different? Ew, I hate this UFO. What the heck? It's ugly. What level was I playing? I was playing Blue Hell. I don't know, I'm kind of just playing it while like waiting for icon requests, I guess. Right now I want to look for the spider you got. This sounds like Plants vs. Zombies music. What is this? That's a cube? What the heck? You just need to beat Dash, do you? I beat Dash. I don't remember getting the spider. Oh, I guess I do have it. I like that one. I think I'm gonna use it now. Although the level I'm playing does not have a spider in it, so you know how it be. Oh. What the heck? How'd it go so bad? Oh. 8 people watching, but no names. Real. I don't know why. Guys, please say your names in chat. I'm shocked. I need it. I don't want to play Blue Hell the entire stream. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Blue Hell, but like... Oh. Oh. Alright, let's see. Can I do Azar 28 games? Oh, no, okay. Oh, okay. Oh. I actually like the theme going on here. I see the theme, of course, being like a little smiley face on each one. Honestly, this is a pretty good icon set. Like, everything matches well. The colors, while a bit basic, are like... I feel like this one, it's like really easy to do it well with, if you know what I mean. It's like simple, but it works. Like, it's just like the basic icon set, but with the smiles on it, which is fine. I don't know, I feel like I can rate everything on like the same basis. Like, I guess I can go into the designs themselves. Like, personally, like, I like most of the designs on these. I think they're goofy, like, especially with the robot, spider, and swing. They look well. The wave looks kind of weird, but like, it's wave, so you know. UFO is goofy. I kind of like it. Kind of looks like he has like a giant head on top, or like a giant like forehead with like his smiley face and face like being really squished. The ball I actually really like too. The giant smiley face, like it just looks like a derpy ball. The one I think is my least favorite though is the ship, because like, I don't know, the smiley face is kind of small compared to everything else, and it's just like on the front of the ship, which yeah, where else are you gonna put it, but it still looks kind of weird. And then the cube, I feel like he could have done, like, not you, but like Rob could have done so much more to design the cube based around this theme better, but like Still, I think the coloration and the theme go really well. I still think the cube and the ship look good with the rest of it. But the thing that brings it down like a point is that, like, personally, I would say that, like, I don't know, I feel like it's just too easy, if you know what I mean, to, like, it's simple, yes, and it works really well, but I feel like black and white, kind of basic colors, to go with, like, a theme that with every single icon. So with that, I'm probably going to give it like a 9 out of 10 just because of that, but it still looks really good. I would keep it if I was you. But yeah, these are some pretty good icons, I must say. Okay. Oop, wait. I'm actually gonna try to change some icons. I kind of like this ball. This is a wave? What the heck? Oh, no, it's a ship. I thought it was a wave. All the ships kind of look like what? That's a wave. Of course it is. Ooh, climb. Yeah, still the underpants one. Why are all these ship-looking things look like waves? Kind of like this one. I don't want to waste all my gems. Yeah, I might. I don't really want anything else, really. Let's see. Is this a ball? Okay. What is this? What is that? The heck? Hold up. Could work with different colors. Low key. I don't know. I might. Not that I'm gonna change that. Okay. Oh. You're gonna try beating Blue Hell now? That's cool. I think it's a good starter demon. It's a good starter demon, I would say. It's not like really that hard. Just haven't been practicing it that much. Nope. The song is pretty cool. I like it. heck? What the heck? What the heck? Okay. Oh, that would be tragic if I didn't. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Oh my god. No, why? Why is that tap so annoying? Oh. Hi, Ooh Nipper. Welcome to the stream. Ooh Nipper. Okay. Yeah. Welcome to the stream. What? When did I even die there to? OMG, you beat it? Did you? Dang. What the heck am I dying to? Dying to nothing. What the fuck? There we go. What? What am I dying to? I'm literally dying to nothing. That's crazy. What? Am I done? Oh my god. This is stupid. Oh my god, dude. What am I dying to? What the fuck? So is no one gonna give me their name so I can write their icons? Cause like I'm kinda waiting here. What? Okay, there we go. The player GD1. Let's see. Ooh, this is unique. I definitely like the colors. Okay. Let's see, what should I write first? I actually really like this icon set. Although, let's see. What's my opinion on it? Let me cook. Actually, no, let me think. Not cook. Okay, I will say my least favorite out of all of these is definitely the ball. I don't know. Compared to the rest of the icon set, it's just like really basic. You know, it's just like a circle and another circle. And the icon colors are black and white, so that makes it even more plain. But like the black and white color combination works well with the rest of it. It still works well with the ball. Like maybe you just chose it because like I know it's kind of hard to find a good ball icon that matches with everything else. So I'll give you that. Then the cube and the wave are both like good. They're not great, but they're like fairly decent. I think the cube, again, like the ball, is kind of basic, but at least like gives sort of like a checkered, like a chess or checkerboard pattern, which is pretty unique. I think the cube looks good. And then the wave's probably the hardest one icon to make look good. Like out of all the icons, or like out of all the game modes for like that have icons, wave is definitely like the hardest to make, and I think you did like good. It's not like great or anything, like I said, but like it's good for a wave, I'd say. Like it's basic, but it works. And then like and then probably the UFOs next. Like it looks pretty cool, but like I don't know, there's just something about the design I don't like. I think it's like the little flowers on it, like under the UFO the bulb thing. I don't know what it's called, but like I don't know. Other than that, I think the UFO looks really good with like the horn looking things on the side. I think that looks aesthetically pleasing. And then like the swing copter is also pretty good. I'd say it's a little basic because it's just like the one with his mouth out. It's like the basic one with like, not the basic one, but like one of the basic ones with like just their mouth open, but it still looks pretty good. I think the black and white's like matches well with it. The spider, I just like the design again, and I think it looks pretty good. Like the spider, like anyone who uses a spider is based because it looks really good, and like the little black cube inside of like the spider thing looks pretty good as well with the color combination. What do you mean by demos? What do you mean by that? The Incredible Running Man? I don't know what that means. Oh, demons. Oh, okay. I thought you meant demos. What do you mean, want to see your demons? Like, what is that? Want to see? What demons are you talking about? Anyways, and then I also really like the robot. I think you actually did really well with the robot on the color combo. I don't really understand how it's gray like that, but I still think it looks pretty good. Nonetheless, like the Plague Doctor and the black and the gray, that's simple, but it like goes well. And my favorite's definitely the ship. Like the black dragon just looks really cool with like the gray, and like I think the ship, the UFO, the robot all match really well with each other as well. Yeah, this icon set's pretty good. I'd give it like a solid 8 or 9 out of 10. Probably an 8.5. I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's just like some of it's kind of basic, like kind of like lacking compared to the other ones. Like the ball compared to like the ship or the robot is like kind of underwhelming. But like other than that, it's pretty good. Pretty good icon set, I would say. I see the demons now. I don't know how that's possible. But you can see like the demons somebody beat or not. Why? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. No. Good coffee. GG. Golfy. Okay, boink. Why did I look up on my little Golfy? Oh. Okay. I mean, the cube, the ship. Fucking stream down. All that. Okay, it was lagging for a little bit. Hold on, let me do something real quick. Alright. Okay, let's see. I just want to go out on a limb and say that your icons are kind of basic. Like, alright, let's get the obvious out of the way. The cube, the ship, the ball, the UFO, and the wave are all pretty bland. It's just like the two white colors with like the basic cube, ship, UFO icon, and two other pretty generic wave and ball icons. But I do like the I think the robot and swing copter you chose goes really well, especially the swing copter, because like I know the original Kirby was like in black and white, so like the original Kirby kind of looked like that, so I think that's a nice throwback to that, if that's what the thing you were trying to go for, so that looks good. The spider, I do like that spider design a lot, but like it's just kind of like the two basic white colors, so like I don't know, I feel like that spider works with anything if you really like try, so that's good. And then the robot, it kind of looks like Metal Sonic, if I think that's what the robot's based off of, which I do like. I think he has a cool design. And the white, kind of plain, but like it still looks good. Overall, I'd give this icon set like a 5 out of 10. I don't know. I just think it's kind of hard to rate something with like just the white colors, and like half of it is, or 5 of the 8 icons is just like, wow. Wait, what? I didn't know you could check demons. Dang. It's Metal Sonic, yeah. I don't know, I just feel like if 5 of the 8 icons are just basic white ones, that kind of brings it down a lot. But then like the ones where you actually chose to like have actual icons, it looks pretty good. Like the spider is pretty basic, but I like the design, so it's kind of in the middle. And the Kirby one is definitely, the Swing Copter Kirby is definitely my favorite out of these. And the Metal Sonic's also pretty good, but other than that, I give it like 5 out of 10. It's like good, but it's not like great either. Did I just say it's not good, but it's not, I mean, it's not good, but it's not bad either. Should I let you see your, it's up to you. Sans 37. It's up, oh, why do I keep doing it? Alright. Ooh, I like the maroon, or like crimson color, whatever it's called. I like that color. I also think it goes well with the white, but one thing I don't like is the ship. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of like the dark maroon combining with the ship. Like the front, the right part of the ship looks fine. It's like the left part I don't like about the ship. Like the ship is probably my least favorite out of all the icons right here. And then the other one I don't really like is the swing copter. I think the swing copter looks okay. I can see like the theme you're going for with like robots or mechanics or something like that, like a robot theme, which I think is cool. I always like it when you like do a theme or whatever. But like I think like the swing copter does complement the robot, wave, spider, all that better, but I still don't think it looks that good. Like I just don't like the design that much with like the two like lines. I don't know what they are. They're like kind of like levers or lines or something, bars, I don't know, but I don't think they look that good. The UFO I'm not a big fan of, not gonna lie. I don't really like how the white takes over most of the maroon for that one. I don't know, I feel like more maroon and less white would have been better, but like It's not terrible. I think the ball and the ball and the cube go well together as well. Like the circular effect with like the two colors like on opposite sides of each other with like circling, doing like, I don't know what it's called, but like a loop into the middle. I think that looks pretty good for both of them. Yeah, the ball looks pretty good and the cube looks good. And the wave, I actually think you did a good job on. I think wave's a really hard icon to like look good, but I think the wave here looks good as it goes well with like the theme of what you were trying to do. So I think the wave goes well. My favorite is definitely the robot though. I just think it's kind of like basic, but it works well. Like a maroon Master Chief, like the maroon with the white eyes or whatever, white shield or whatever. I don't know what it's called. Like the mask, if you know what I mean. I think that looks pretty good. And the spider also looks well with it as well. I think the spider looks well with it too because it's kind of also like the robot, except for a little more white, which brings it down a little. But other than that, I think like the white face thing with like the maroon body of the spider looks pretty good together. Overall, I'd rate this icon set like 7.5 out of 10. I just think like the ship brings it down a little. Same with the swing copter and the UFO. Like those three, I don't think look that good. Like the swing copter is definitely going with the theme, but like the ship and the UFO, I don't really know why. What that's there. Boink, I'll get to you when I'm done reading everything else. Guitar Pro. Oh wait, that was a shifting color. We went from like red to blue. Let's see. Alright, I do like the color combination on this. I think the lighter blue and like the baby teal blue, or like not teal but cyan, go well with each other. And I see like kind of a theme here with like more dark like fantasy creatures with like the swing copter and robot. But I'm gonna be honest, that swing copter looks horrendous. Like the colors actually like save it a little bit, but still that swing copter is just ugly as hell. I can't lie. Like I hate how that swing I've never seen that, and I'm glad I haven't until now, because that swing copter does not look good at all. And then like the robot also doesn't look that great. It's not as bad as like the swing copter. I get like the theme you were trying to do, but like still like it's a theme of like monsters and like a monster hunter with the cube, I think maybe. But like I just don't think the robot and swing copter look good at all. I feel like there's better icons you could have chosen for them, especially that swing copter. I think the spider looks alright though. I don't know, it kind of looks weird compared to like the rest of it, because like, you agree with this? Yeah, I think the spider looks kind of weird in here as well, because it looks kind of like, has kind of like a derpy face. Like it's kind of just sitting there while like there's all these monster looking things next to it. The spider's just kind of like nonchalant or whatever. He's kind of just like chilling. I think the spider looks fine, but like I don't think it goes well with the rest of the theme. The others I like though. Like I think the wave, with what we have, like the limited amount of wave icons we can really work for a theme, I think you did well on. I think that wave in specific goes really well with like the theming of this, with like more ugly monsters sort of thing. Like I know the wave is kind of just like a wave. It doesn't really have much personality compared to other icons, but still like when you tilt it, it's like a face, like a monster face kind of. And then the ball also looks kind of good with like, I think it's a pentagram. Sorry about that. It keeps crashing for some reason. I'm not even like doing anything, but it keeps crashing. It seems like my bitrate is low. Anyways, I think the ball looks good with like the rest of it. I also think the UFO and the ship go well together with like kind of like, I don't know. Let me like describe each of them by themselves. I think the UFO is like it's kind of hard to see the design with like the dark blue, but I think it looks good. Like I just like the coloration of this a lot. Like the UFO is kind of hard to describe, but it goes well with like a monster theme. Same with the ship. Like it's like a scary like not as scary, but like a creepy looking dragon thing, like with the spikes and like his face kind of being like a monster face, if you know what I mean. And the cube, I can't really tell if it's supposed. It kind of looks like a mix of a monster or a monster hunter. I don't really know, but like I think it looks good. Like it's kind of like a shady looking person with like looks like he's gonna do like he's hiding something from you, which goes along with the theme with the rest of it. Like I just think the cube also looks really good. Overall, I'd give this icon set like an 8.5, 9 out of 10, somewhere in that range, because I really like the theming of it. But the swing copter and robot definitely bring it down a lot, like especially the swing copter. I know what theme you're trying to go for, but still, I really don't like the way it looks, not gonna lie. But I think the colors do save it a little, so that makes it better. I'll see if I want it. Demons, my goodness. Wow. Alright, let's see. Thanks, no problem, Guitar Pro. GG Wolfie. Ooh. It's the same. XX swing. Try to see what other robot and swings you have. Okay. Swiss AZXX. Alright. Hold up, I need some water. Real quick. Hold up. I need to beat some demons, that's for sure. Alright, anyways. You did change it. It probably didn't update, but anyways. Alright, let's see. I definitely do like the colorization of this. White really does, like a white secondary really does go well with most colors, so this one is also pretty good. Like the cube, it's kind of just like the basic Mario mushroom, but it's simple but nice. Like the cube's like basic, but like it works well. It's nothing like out of the ordinary. The only icon here that I truly dislike is the spider. I just think the spider looks really ugly, not gonna lie. Like just the design in general, and then like the red, I feel like a bright red doesn't really go well with it. If you were trying to make the spider work, I feel like a darker red would look better on it. But like given the rest of your icons, like I feel like you should just change your spider icon if you wanted to change it. But swing copter is kind of just like the basic swing copter, but like the colors work well. It's just kind of like plain, if you know what I mean. It still looks good though. Like it's simple. You might not have that much swing copters, which is probably why you're using it, but like I think it's fine. Let's see. The robot looks pretty good. Like I'm just a fan. I think the brighter red goes well with the white in this, with like the bright red body with like the white like face and all that. It looks good. The wave you actually did really well on, in my opinion. Like the wave, like the basic on a like wave is pretty basic, but you did well on it with like it kind of looks like a spaceship with like a heroic spaceship with like the bright red and like the white. Like I think it looks good. The ball is the YouTube logo. It kind of looks like the YouTube logo, which is interesting. I think that's kind of good. You just picked random icons and stuck with it. I actually think most of these look good except for the spider and maybe the UFO. The UFO is kind of in my opinion. I don't know. I just feel like it's mainly just red with like the white spikes, which is kind of like generic, or like not generic, but kind of ugly in my opinion. But like The ship looks really good. I actually really like the bright red dragon with like the white underbelly. Like I think the ship looks actually really good. And then the ball, it's like it's a little it's interesting. I think it's literally like the YouTube logo, which is kind of funny, but it's alright. I think the ball's alright. Overall, I'd give this icon set like a 7 out of 10. Like, nothing's really bad except for the spider, but like nothing really stands out to me except for like the ship. I think that the ship and the wave actually look really good, but other than that, everything's kind of just like generic. Like the spider's pretty bad, which brings it down a little. Other than that, it's good though. The ball is kind of funny. YouTube, it's kind of YouTube-y. Oliver Bird. This is kind of unique. I didn't know there was a Mega Gengar spider. That's pretty cool. Okay. I feel like the mushroom one, I don't know. It kind of feels off to me. Like, it looks fine, but the cube, like, I don't know. I just feel like there's better cubes to use than like the mushroom one. It's not bad by any means. I just feel like it's better. But other than that, most of these icons actually look pretty good. Like the robot looks kind of weird. Like, I don't know. It kind of like the white face mask thing. It feels like a little too big with like the curve on the top right. Like the curve looks kind of weird, but and like the nose is kind of long, which looks a little weird, but like it's an alright robot. I really like the wave though. Like the wave, like the glow effect on the outside going with like the darker maroon with white goes pretty well together. And then I also really like the swing copter. I don't know how to describe the swing copter. It's like an orb you find or something when you're on like a quest, like a magic orb. It looks like it's gonna like shoot out a beam. It looks really well. I think the white and maroon go really well together as well. It's like, because like white secondary with anything does go well. It's just like the icons you use, and the icons here are really good. The Mega Gengar, it's pretty unique. I've never actually seen the Mega Gengar spider, so that's a first, but I think it looks really good, and I think it's like a shiny Mega Gengar. I know it's not the actual shiny, but it's like, sorry, it's something like different. And then the UFO, I think UFO is also kind of a hard one to make look good, but here I think it's alright. Like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe UFOs, but like I just think the coloration looks good on it. I definitely like that ball though. It's like, I feel like it matches well with the swing copter in a weird way. Like, it's weird, but like the ball is like something you collect when you win something, and the orb is like something you use to collect to like pass a level. It kind of like goes well with each other, if that makes sense. I really like the ball with like the shining sun, and then like the ship. Like, I know it's a basic ship, but I think it goes well with like everything else. Like, it's nothing too out of the ordinary, but it's also not bad either. I'd give this icon set like a solid 8 out of 10. I just think like you could use better icons with like the cube and robot, but other than that, it's pretty good. Solid 8. I really like that ball and swing copter combo in a weird way. 3T 3XTR 3M 3SP. That is a lot of threes. Alright. Ooh. I'm gonna be real. I'm not a big fan of the green used, not gonna lie. I just feel like it's too dark, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know. I feel like in this scenario, I feel like either a light red with a dark green or like a dark green with a light red would look a lot better. But anyways, I think like the cube, I feel like dark colors for that cube in specific go well with each other though. Like the rest of the icons, however, like the spider, even I must say, like, I don't think the green goes well with it. Like, the red looks fine, but I feel like the green, like, it's kind of hard to see. like some of the icons when you use these two colors together. Um, the wave is alright. I mean, it's nothing special, but like, it's alright. The swing copter kind of looks good. Like, it's good, but not like great. I don't really know how to describe it though. The robot, I feel like the colors just don't work with it. Not gonna lie, like the green, like face mask, I don't know. It just doesn't go well with the red body, and it looks kind of like weird, like on my screen at least. It looks kind of like, I don't know. It looks weird in my opinion. I think the UFO looks good though. I actually never seen that UFO. I kind of like it, like the Rob Top icon in the middle. I think the UFO is actually good, especially when there's like a white, like there's a third color in that one, so it looks good with like the white with like the green and the maroon look good together. The ball looks kind of weird with like just the black aura around it, around a Rubik's cube. I don't know. It doesn't like look right, if you know what I mean. The ball is like kind of weird. The ship is I don't know. I just feel like you could have chosen a better ship in general for this if you were gonna use this like colors. Like maybe choose one of the dragon ships or something. I don't know. This one kind of the ship kind of just like like overall this icon set, like it's pretty alright. I give it like a 4 or 5 out of 10 maybe, because like I think the cube and the UFO look good, and then like the spider, the swing copter, and the wave are all alright, but like the robot, the ship, and the ball are, I'm not the biggest fan of them. So overall I'd give it like 4 to 5 out of 10, somewhere in that range. Ooh, I like the theme here. Kind of like a mystical adventure sort of thing. Kind of like. All right, let's see. All right, where should I start? I think my least favorite is probably the cube. I don't know. I just think it looks kind of weird. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like 2 eyes. There's not really a mouth. It's just like a nose. I just think the cube looks kind of weird. It's still good, but like, cube is definitely the weakest out of all of them. I do like the theme of this though, with like mystical creatures and stuff, and like, welcome back, guitar. But well, that's a lot of likes. That's kind of funny. That's a lot of likes on like a goddamn, what's it called? Comment. But anyways, let's see. The colors definitely go well with the Kirby swing copter. I mean, these are Kirby colors after all, with the pink and the white. It's like basic, but it works well with like the rest of it. And then I also really like the UFO and spider combo with like the star. I think that goes well, like, because stars are kind of like power-ups or something. Not like power-ups, but in the Kirby universe, I think it's like what you collect for stuff. I think the star, especially with like these colors, I think you did well with like the light pink and the white. They go really well together for like the especially the UFO. Spider, not so much. I think the black outline on the star looks kind of off-putting with it, but it's still good. Atsu got a rated level. Oh, they do. That's cool. The ship is definitely really good. Like, I'm torn between what's my favorite. My favorite's either the robot or the ship. I feel like both have a lot of personality on them. Like, the ship is like a friendly cat. Like the pink makes it like gives it like this They changed the cube. I mean, it's fine. It just like, compared to the rest of it, it's not that good, but I definitely like the ship. And the ball also looks really like, it's like really calming. It's like a calming like ball for to go well with like the rest of the icons. And the wave, like I feel like wave's kind of hard to go well with like this sort of theme, but like I like the cube and the ship. They do actually. The cube and the ship do go well together, but like on its own, the cube looks kind of. I just don't really like how like the cube is kind of like curved in the bottom right. That's just me though. I know it's supposed to be like a dog nose, but like it doesn't look that great with the two dot eyes, black eyes. But I think the colors make it look better. The wave, I like how it's like a crystal, because like wave, I feel like you couldn't find a good cube. It's fine, you don't have to change it, but like the wave, I think for the limited stuff that we have, you did a good job, because it's like a crystal you find on a magical quest or something, which is like the rest of it. And then my favorite's probably the robot, because it's like he's like a magician that's like he's like hiding secrets, but he's also like friendly. And that's the kind of vibe I get off of it, like the magician, because like he's pink, so like he's like there to help you on your quest or something. I like it. I think overall this icon set's really good. I give it like a 9 out of 10. 9.5 actually, like 9 to 9.5. Definitely really good, in my opinion, at least. Game Man 1. Let's see. Hold up. I need another drink of water. Icon hack. Ready? Nah. Wait, which one? Meh. I think a lot of people use icon hack nowadays, because like I don't really care if you use icon hack or not. Alright. Let's see. I like the theming going on, like a king, like, and this. You didn't use icon hack? Not you, the other guy. But, alright, my least favorite out of all of these is definitely the swing copter. I just feel like it doesn't go well with the theme of the rest of it. Like, the swing copter, like, the colors itself, like, the orange mask looks kind of weird. I know we're, like, limited on swing copters right now. But, I don't know. I just think the swing copter is, like, it's, like, how do I describe it? I don't know. It kind of just doesn't go well with the rest of it, in my opinion. Like, the theme is kind of like a king theme, like with the ship and the wave being his swords, and the king obviously being the cube. Same with the spider. Like, I think the spider, you could view it as like a king's pet, like one of those monsters you get trapped in like a pit and have to fight, that like the king makes you fight, if that makes sense. Like the spider looks kind of weird in my opinion, but like it's not bad, I'll say. The robot is alright. I mean, I don't know, I feel like for this theme it's kind of hard to find a good robot, but like the robot's okay. I don't know, the color orange doesn't go well with it. Like the color white definitely like makes it better, but like I think it's a white main and orange secondary, so maybe if those swaps, I don't know. But I feel like those are made for the king himself, which the cube is definitely the best part. I mean, I think the icon set is obviously centered around the cube because like it's like a crown, like on all that, if you know what I mean. And the ship and the wave, I could kind of like put them together, like they're both like the king's swords, like he changes, gets his swords, you know what I mean. The ball is also pretty good. Like, I mean, I don't really see how it goes with like the king theme, but that's just ball in general. It might be hard to find that, but I think the ball looks good with the colors. I think the UFO also looks good. Like you can see it as like a king's throne or something, because like there's kind of like the yellow chairs, or like I don't know how to describe it, but like I don't know. It kind of looks like a king's throne, if that makes sense. But overall, I think I like the theme of this icon. The swing copter and robots definitely like a little weird, but like it's kind of hard to do it with those two for this theme. But overall, I'd give it like a solid 7.5 out of 10. It's a good icon set. I'll get to yours guitar when I'm like done with everyone else's. To my goofy self. Joe's cool. I have no idea Sub-Zix. I might have to like close GD and reopen it. But let's see. Wait, I can see what your Mochi. What do you mean you can see what your rating was? You haven't requested. You just got. I don't know. Anyways. I can't find yours. Gels. Oh my god. Gels. Cool. I can't find your name anywhere. Alright. Sup-X. Or Sups-X. What? Oh, jealous. Cool. Is that? Oh, it's not there. It's weird. It's not. Oh. Jealous. Gel is cool. Oh, I see. It's gel is cool. I can't find it still. Okay. Subs IX legal. All right, let's see. Ooh. Cotton candy colors, I see. Eat bloodbath? W. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let me get it. All right, I kind of see the theme going on. Cotton candy colors. Alright. Out of all of these, my least favorite is definitely the UFO. I just feel like the UFO is supposed to give off like an intimidating fact. Like the UFO design from what I can tell, like the original design is supposed to give off like an intimidating factor, but here I just feel like with the rest of the icon sets, with the rest of the icons, it just doesn't really give off an intimidation factor, especially with like the colors. So the UFO is definitely my least favorite. And then I'm also not like a big fan of the swing copter. I don't know. I just don't really like the design of it in general. It looks kind of weird with like the pink like back pedals and then like the blue main pedals in the front. I don't know. I just don't think how to describe it. I just don't think it looks good together. The cube is all right. I mean, like, I feel like, I don't know. The cube is just all right. I don't know. It doesn't really stick out to me that much, but um, I like the other ones though. Like, I think the ship, the ball, and the wave all go really well together. With like the ship and the ball and the wave, especially going well with each other. With like the lines surrounding like a main pink dot in the center, and then with the wave, there's like the dot is kind of like a gem on like the left side with like the line still there, kind of like hugging on to the wave or like surrounding the wave, if that makes sense. I just think those two complement each other really well with like, if you know what I mean. I can also kind of see it in the UFO, but still, I'm not a big fan of it. The ship also goes really well with it. It's kind of like holding on. Kind of looks like it's like the little like dot things are on the ship itself, like it multiplied when like converting into a ship. That makes sense. I don't know what it would look like with the cube or not now. Let's see. My favorite is definitely the robot though. I just think like it kind of looks like, how do I describe it? Like, it's kind of like a friendly Grim Reaper type. Like, it's weird. Like, the color shouldn't go well with it, but it does. It's kind of like a friendly Reaper thing. It's weird to describe, but I think it looks good. I also think the spider looks good as well. Because, like, I don't know, it feels kind of plain, but, like, it's hard to describe. It's like, I just think it looks good. Like, sometimes I can't really give a description. I just think it looks good. Like, the pink, like, shades on the teal or cyan, whatever, spider. I think the color combination goes well with that spider specifically. Overall, I like the icon set. I think the UFO and Swingcopter kind of bring it down. And the cube's all right. But other than that, I give it a solid 7.5, 8 out of 10. I think it's good. Let's see. Gelatin 728. 7828. All right. All right, I'm gonna be real. I hate your ball icon. Not hate, hate's a strong word, but like, I dislike your ball icon. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just sub 6. If I want to rate like new people's icons every time, but like if no one else requests anything, then I'll like do yours, because like Guitar also requested something, so I'm gonna like do everyone who want me to rate more of their icons like when I'm done with like new people, if that makes sense. So like after Gelatin, it's gonna be Azure, and no one else requests after Azure. I'm gonna go like Guitar's second one and then yours, if that makes sense. All right, anyways, I think the ball looks atrocious, not gonna lie. Definitely brings the icon set down a lot. The UFO and wave are kind of like the basic UFO and wave, but I actually think the color combination goes well with most of these icons except for the ball. I just don't think the color combination for the ball like goes well with everything else. UFO and wave are kind of like the basic one, but the colors still go well together for like those specific ones. And like I can see a theme with like the ship, robot, spider, and Swingcopter kind of. They're all kind of like goofy creatures like the ship. I think the color combination could be the ball goes good with the cube. I don't know. I just don't like how like there's like a dark purple like on the end with like the brighter side. I feel like if the middle was like swap colors, it would look better, but I just don't think it looks good with that. I think the cube is good though. I do like the cube. Like the color combination in general is just a good one, and then like the cube you use just like complements the color combination you used well. And then like the robot, spider, and Swingcopter all are kind of like have their mouths open, which kind of goes well together with like the coloration. Like the robot's definitely a little silly. I'm not the biggest fan of the design just in general, but like I think like the blue flame on top, like don't know. The robot's just kind of like silly. Like, goes well with the other three derpy looking things. Um, the swing copter, while kind of kind of a basic one, still looks really good. I think it kind of looks like the one shown in the trailer. Not gonna lie, but it still looks good. And the spider also looks pretty good, although I don't really understand the two eyes on the side. That kind of brings it down a little. But that's just a design thing, not really like your coloration. But I still think it looks good, like the retro vibe colors with like the purple and blue, if you know what I'm talking about. Overall, I'd give this icon set's pretty good. I give it like a solid 7. I just think like the ball is like actually. The ball actually brings it down so much, and then like the UFO and wave, while looking good with the color combos, is kind of like basic. Other than actually, I'd give it like a 7.5, like maybe 8. I don't know. I just think the ball brings it down a lot, and then like other than that, I think like the rest of it looks pretty good. I feel like if you use like a ball, one of like the silly looking balls with like, oh my god, that sounded awful out of context, but like one of the silly looking. You know what I mean, like the ones with like the goofy faces or whatever. I feel like that would work better with this icon set. Same with like UFO. I know UFO has some silly looking ones. Wave on the other hand, like it's kind of hard to do. The cube you want is the 1K likes one. Good luck, man. If you use, okay, yeah, out of context, that sounds terrible. Life of a Night. Let's see. Alright, it loaded. Ooh. Alright. Alright, let me just like, alright. Let me just scroll down to a comment that's like appropriate. I didn't even notice the comment, so I had to... Alright. Overall, I actually really like all of these. Like, my least favorite is probably going to be the spider, just because I'm not a big... I used to use that spider, but like, even I thought it didn't look that good. Like, I think the UFO is bad. For what? This one or the last? This one? UFO is kind of basic, but like my least favorite is definitely the spider. I'm just not a big fan of that design in general with like the spikes or whatever across it. It just looks kind of weird in my opinion. UFO is pretty basic. I mean, the color combination saves it a little, but it's kind of like, I feel like I see this color combination a lot, if that makes sense. And for the UFO, it's kind of just eh. Other than that, my favorite is definitely the swing copter. I might sound a little biased because I use that one, but I just think that like it looks like the swing copter looks good, if that makes sense. Like I know that I like the swing copter just in general because I use it myself, but like it's hard to describe. Like I think the red complements the white really well for this one. The robot's a little silly, not gonna lie. I actually don't really like the robot now that I'm looking at it. I don't know, I just feel like the mouth, like when a robot runs, you know how a robot runs in GD because we all play it, but when it runs, it's like, I don't know, I just feel like this thing would look weird when you're playing the game. It looks weird now, but I feel like it would look worse when you're playing the game. I just don't really like how the robot looks. I actually really like the wave though. Like that wave, I also use it too, so I might sound biased, but I just think it looks good with the coloration, not gonna lie. Like, no, I just think it's simple but like clean. Same with the ball. Like that ball I've actually seen before, but like I just think it's like the YouTube logo, but like, you know, I just think it's kind of basic, but like still looks good. Used to use that robot, and yeah, that robot looks like it would like feel weird to play with, if that makes sense. No, I feel like there's just a lot of open space with it. The cube looks kind of good. Like, I like the brighter colors in the middle, but like the darker colors in the background look kind of weird in my opinion. It's kind of like it has this like weird black aura around it, but I don't know. I think the cube looks a little weird. It's still good, but like a little weird. The ship is pretty alright. I mean, it's nothing special. It works well. It does its job well as like a ship. Look, like, I really like the swing copter, but like ship's alright. That's the ball Zoink uses. I didn't know that. Overall, I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. The spider and robot definitely bring it down. I think other than that, it's good. Like, the spider and robot just bring it down in my opinion to like a 7 out of 10. Flares is awesome. Alright. Hold up. Because you gotta see the Mario theme. Hold up. We'll take that. Hold up. Needed some water. You know, like, my throat's a little dry, sorry. Alright. I like this icon set a lot, actually. Like, my favorite's definitely the robot. I know it's like the basic bomb, but like, I think it looks good with like, I feel like the colors you used, while like, yeah, it's the basic black and white, I think it looks good with everything. Like, definitely chose good icons for it. My least favorite's probably the swing copter. Like, I don't know, I just feel like out of all the icons, it just matches the least, if that makes sense. Sorry. It still looks good, but like, I don't know, compared to like everything else, it's definitely the weakest of the bunch. Which makes sense, because there's like a limited amount of swing copters. The wave is alright as well. Like I said, it's hard to make wave work. Here, it's not bad, but it's not great either. It's kind of just in my opinion. The ball looks pretty clean, not gonna lie. Kind of looks like a star. Like, ball's hard to describe, but I think it looks good. Same with the ship. It's like simple design, but like pretty clean. Like this design, this icon set overall is pretty simple, but like works well with, if you know what I mean, because like it's like the basic bomb, like kind of a basic cube with like the colors, but it still looks good. That swing is a pain to get. Is it? Is it only me, but I can't see my way when I'm playing on 3 I don't know. I think this icon set's good. The cube, definitely, like... Wait, I'm kind of confused on what it is, but it looks good. I can't tell if it's like a guy in a mask or like a little creature thing with like a mouth at the bottom, like curved in. But I think it looks good. The spider's also pretty clean. Like, I saw that spider when in the icon shop and I didn't think it looked good, but like with these colors I think it goes well and it complements the robot well. And then the UFO I also like it's a basic color scheme, but like it works well with that UFO with like just Rob top. I think it's the GD10 UFO looks like, but I think it looks good. Overall, I'd give this icon set like solid 8 out of 10, maybe 9 out of 10. It's like really simple, but it works. The swing copter is definitely kind of weak, but like simple but works, if that makes sense. Alright, let me refresh GD and see if it like updates everyone's Okay, yeah, it did. That looks a lot better. Alright, I'm just gonna rate the robot and UFO, or not UFO, robot and swing copter. Alright. The robot and the swing copter really had a glow up. Like, the little cracks, well, a little off-putting to look at first. Like, it looks really well with the rest of the icon set. I think, like, it's like a meteor with, like, it's like an evil boss meteor or something, if that makes sense. Like, it goes well with, like, the dark theme this is going with. And then the robot, like, it's an improvement for sure. Like, it's still not, like, amazing, but it definitely looks a lot better, especially with this color scheme. I definitely like it. And but I really like that swing copter now. Like, I think the blue, like the light blue cracks with like the dark blue face, like, it blends in really well together. That swing copter is definitely like a glow up over like the last one for sure. Like, I really like that swing copter. It's definitely improved. I give this like 9.5 out of 10. The only reason it's not a 10 is because, like, I don't really know the texture pack for your spider. And, like, robot, like, I just feel like it's kind of hard to find a robot to work with this theme. I mean, the robot still looks clean, but, like, it kind of doesn't match with, like, the theme of the rest, because I don't really know what it is, to be exact. But it's still really good. Let's see. What was her name? Sups X or IX legal. Alright, you said you changed it. Okay. Wondering who. Okay, I'm gonna be real. This would probably be one of the best. Hi Vase, welcome to the stream. But this would probably be one of the best. But oh my god, that swing copter is horrendous. I don't know why RobTop designed these swing copters, but that is so ugly. I mean, the colors save it a little, but I hate that swing copter. I'm sorry. I just don't like that swing copter at all. It's atrocious. It's so ugly. Ugh. It really brings down the rest of it. The spider is spider number 5, but more detail. My goodness. The rest of this icon set looks so good as well. Like, I can see the theming of what you were doing with the swing copter, but it's so ugly. Oh my god, the mouth is so ugly. Other than that, this is a really clean icon set. Like, I'd say, like, let's think for a second. I really like the cube. Like, the white complements the cyan really well with that cube. It's kind of like a star with, like, it's kind of like a protected star, if that makes sense. Like a shining star in the bright sky. The swing is a -1 out of 10. Yeah. Let's see. The spider also looks pretty clean. It's kind of like, how do I describe it? It's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. I just think it looks clean. Like, the white crystals on the back complement, like, the cyan face mask really well. Like, I think it looks good. The ball actually complements the cube really well. Like, both kind of have, like, the white shining star thing in the middle with, like, blue surrounding it. I think that looks really good. Like, the white, or the ball and the cube complement each other really well. The wave is also pretty good. I think it's, like, wave, like I said, is hard to, like, rate, because, like, there's such limited things you could do with wave compared to, like, the rest of the icons. But the ship is pretty good as well. I mean, it's nothing special, but, like, ship is alright. I mean, like, it looks cool. And then the UFO is the same as the ship. Like, it looks cool. Nothing too special. I do like the coloration combination for both of them, so that definitely helps. But overall, this icon set kind of gets ruined by the swing copter. Like, that's the first thing I noticed when looking at this. That swing copter is terrible. Like, the swing copter brings it down to, like, I actually really like the rest of these icons, but like Swingcopter, and like the ship and wave are also alright. I'd give it like a solid 8. Swingcopter definitely ruins it though. Let's see. Rate. Oh my god. Jesus. Violet. Rate without swing. Solid 9. Maybe 9.5, but alright. We have Flopper Cube. Oh, I know what a Floppa is, yeah. The cats that always look like pissed off and hiss. Alright. Gelatin, I'll like rate yours when I'm done rating like everything else. Or like done rating all the people who haven't gone yet. But that UFO is ugly. I mean, for me, it's the Swingcopter. The Swingcopter is my least favorite out of all of these. UFO's alright. I can kind of see the theming of it with like the ball. I actually think the ball looks kind of good. Like, I don't know, the colors complement the ball well, but like, I just don't think the colors complement the Swingcopter at all. Like, I don't know. I feel like 2 dark colors with it could work, but like, I feel like dark orange isn't the right way to go for the Swingcopter. Like, I don't know. I really like the robot though. I know it's like a basic like black main color for the Bob-omb, but like the orange complements it really well, I think. The spider's okay. I can kind of see the theme with it, with like the UFO and ball with like the tongue sticking out, but I don't know, the spider's like compared to like the rest of it. I actually kind of like the cube though. Like, I feel like the ship is like in the same boat as the Swingcopter, where like it could work if you used a different like color for instead of orange. Like the black is fine, but like the orange kind of doesn't go well with the black in my opinion. Like they don't blend together that well. Same with the wave. Like the wave isn't terrible. It kind of looks like a traffic cone in my opinion, but like, I know that sounds weird, but like, wave is alright. It's not like anything special. UFO, same with that. Like, I actually think it's okay. The orange tongue kind of looks weird with like the UFO's like black base color, but like the cube actually looks pretty good though. Like, I think the colors for the cube actually work well, because like the sunglasses with like the black top half and the orange bottom half like go well together. Overall, I'd rate it like a solid 5 out of 10. I think like the robot, the ball, and the robot, the ball, and the cube all like go well with each other. That's you. Violet, what? Wait, what? Why'd someone else recommend your icon set? What? What do you mean that? You don't like the UFO? Yeah. I think the ball's fine, but the UFO, I think you should also like change the Swingcopter. Maybe change the color, because like the Swingcopter could go well if you change the color. Cube is definitely my favorite though. And the robot. I actually really like the robot. But like UFO, ship, and Swingcopter kind of bring it down in my opinion. But like overall, I'd give it a solid like 5.5 out of 10. Guitar, I'm gonna rate Guitar's icon 5. That's the 5 spider real quick. I don't know, it's kind of hard to imagine the thing with like spider number 5 is this one, right? I don't really like that one that much. Maybe it's just my colors, but I'm not a big fan, not gonna lie. I feel like for your icon set it would work better though, but for like here, I don't really like it. For like my colors at least. I feel like your colors would work better, but like still, I don't know. Spider's not like terrible, but it's not like great either. I don't know. That spider just doesn't look good for mine at least. Wait, wrong essay. Great salt. Hold up, let me drink some water real quick. All right. Color combination definitely goes well together for everything, except for I'm not the biggest fan of the cube. I don't know. I just feel like the rest of this icon set has like really detailed icons with like the colors mesh well together with the icons, but like the cube kind of feels off-putting compared to like the rest of it, in my opinion. Beat Love Death a couple weeks ago. Nice. W. Dang. GG's. But both beat Love Death. Let's see. The Wave, again, it's kind of the same as the cube, except for like Wave I feel like it's more of a pass, because like Wave's harder to like find a good detailed icon for it. The Wave kind of looks weird in my opinion, but that's just the Wave design in general. I actually liked how simple like the Swing Copter is. It's like simple, but the colors still work well together. It's like one of those high-tech like robots from the future you'd see. Same with the robot, not like the robot icon, not like a high-tech robot, but the robot also looks really well with the colors. Like Swing Copter pretty good, robot really good. The ball actually complements the Swing Copter really well as well, because like both kind of have like the eye thing with like kind of like a futuristic feel in my opinion, because like these are kind of like chromatic colors with like the lighter blue and the white. The ship could be a little better, but I think it's fine. Like the dragon looks cool as always, but like I don't know, I feel like the scales on the wings are what like kind of bring the ship down for me. Other than that, it looks good. The spider's kind of also like in the same boat of the Swing Copter, where it's simple but it's also like clean. It works well with like the rest of the icon set. Spider's like simple but clean in my opinion. Then the UFO is like, it's also really good. It like kind of has that futuristic appeal with the rest of the icon sets in my opinion. So yeah, overall I'd give this icon set like an 8.5 out of 10. I think it like goes all well together, most of it, except for like the cube and maybe the Wave, but Wave I can excuse. Overall I'd give it like a 7.5 out of 10. I really like the color combination though, and the Swing Copter is actually like really nice despite being the basic one. Alright. Gelatin 7828. You said you changed it. Definitely did change it. Hold up. Let me drink some more water. Oh, I've been talking a lot. Of course, this is a rating icon stream, so I'm going to be talking a lot. But, alright. Definitely a big change here. One thing... Let's see. My least favorite's probably going to be the Swing Copter. I don't know. I just feel like the design doesn't really go well with the colors in my opinion. Swing Copter is probably my least favorite out of the bunch, but other than that, I think the icon set looks good. I think you did a good job with the Wave. I think the set kind of like, I think I get the theme of it. Like I understand, I don't know how to describe it, but I get the theme of what's going on. I definitely like the Wave going. I think it goes well with like the ball and the spider in specific, in my opinion. I also think the UFO looks really well. Looks really good with like, I think it looks good with like the cube. If like the cube went inside of it, like them together looks good, because like the cube colors like match well with like the UFO colors for like what you were trying to do there. And the ball I also think looks good. I think the colors mash well together. Alright. Sorry. The ship also looks good. I think it like compared to like the rest of the icon set besides the swing copter, it doesn't like match the best with it, but I still think it looks good. And the robot's definitely also really good. Like, I really like the light blue going into like purple, like from right to left. I think that looks good together. You played with that wave before and it felt weird. Yeah, the wave does look weird to play with, but I think it looks good with like the rest of the icon set. And the spider also like looks pretty good with the wave, because like both kind of look like monster creatures with like multiple eyes or something, or like the face or whatever. I think they both go well together. Overall, I'd give this like a solid 8 out of 10. I just think the swing copter brings it down a little bit, because like I don't really like the coloration, the colors of the swing copter with like the rest of the design. All right, Cam MGD. All right. Molpin icon, because why not? That's definitely not Molpin anymore. Let's see. I'm not the biggest fan of the swing copter. I know I've been bashing on swing copters a lot recently, but I just don't think it looks that good in my opinion. I don't know, I just feel like the white teeth kind of like on like the bright red going on top of like, or like under the white teeth kind of just like doesn't go well together, if that makes sense. Like it's like white going into bright red, but then you also just have like the teeth with like the black lines around it, kind of like making it weird. I think the colors, like again, I've seen these colors a lot today, but like I think these colors go well with the spider, because again, I do like the spider you get from Complaining Dash, but I don't know, I think the colors for the spider look really good together. While a bit basic, do still go well together. Speaking of basic, the wave ship and UFO, or I've seen that UFO multiple times today with those colors, and I don't know, I just feel like I've just seen it a bunch. I don't really know how to describe it. Those are kind of just like basic. I don't really like how the red bottom doesn't really match well with the white for the basic ship. The wave is fine though. I think the wave like does it better than the ship for like the color combination. I really like the ball though. Like the ball, the colors mesh well together with like the brighter colors going well with like the happy face of the ball. Like I think those two colors go well with it. And then like the cube, while not going really well with the ball, I still think the cube looks good. Like I don't know, it's like a basic looking cube, but like I think the colors go well together with like the glare of the sunglasses with like the white and like the red top half. I just think they go well together. Overall, I'd give this like a 6 out of 10. Like half of the icon set is just the basic icon stuff, and with like one of the more generic colors, and the swing copter also isn't that good. But other than that, I give this a solid 6. It's not terrible. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream here because my throat's getting kind of tired. But thanks for watching, guys. Bye.